In this video, we looked at finding a missing angle using the sine rule, and we're going to take that one step further here. So I'm going to set the formula out, and I'm going to have sine x. The side it's opposite is 12, and that equals sine 60, and that's right opposite 11. So I set this out like this, and so sine x is 12 sine 60 divided by 11, and I'm going to work that out in a minute. My calculator, so sine x is equal to what? Now remember, I've got sine x at the moment. It's going to give me this number. I'm just going to put it into decimal so you can see there it's 0.945. Now I'm going to keep that number in my calculator to get the exact number. The next thing I did on the last video was to get rid of the sine by doing shift sine. So I'm going to go shift sine and take the answer, and it gives me 70. Let's call that 70.9. Or actually, we'll round it off to 1 to the whole number to 71. Now here's the confusing thing. With the sine rule, there's actually a second answer to this. And this comes because of the peculiarities of the sine curve and the way the sine curve is formed, but we do 180 take away 71 to get the second angle, and that's all you need to remember if you don't know about the sine curve just yet. And so we have a second angle which is 109. Now I can just show you that if I do sine 109, it comes back to here. And it's because we've got these two angles, so 71 and 109, so it's 180 take away this one. Now I'm just going to check, could x be 71? Yes, x could be 71. Now why am I checking that x could be 71? Well, obviously, if we add up 60 and 71, it will give me 131, and there's still enough room to fill the next angle in, the third angle. Could x be 109? Well, it could be, because if I add 109 with 60, I get 169. And 180 take away 169 will leave enough room for this one to be 11. Now, it may not look as though it's 11, but it could be, because this diagram is not drawn to scale. So actually, it could be either of those, and we don't have enough information to decide which one it is. We leave it as either. I'm going to take you back to a question we did in a previous video, and I left it as x is 46.23. At this stage, you could have looked for a second angle. So you could have said, well, can't that be 180 take away 46, given 134? Can x equal 134 as well as 46? And according to my rule, I'd do 180 take away 46. Yes, it could. But let's try putting it into this triangle. 100 plus 134 gives me 234. It's already gone over the 180. So actually, in this case, it doesn't work. But in the case here that we started with, we can have two answers. So an added check is to look for two answers when you're using the sine rule for angles, and to check whether both could be used. This is called the ambiguous case.